We survived C2E2, damn it. We're here. Episode 33. This is Looking Glass. We back. This is the duo episode. We duo on this shit. Me and Church. This is your boy X, aka Henny at Black X United. Y'all know the tag. Excelsior bitches. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. You know, this is this Church at Coffee God on Twitter. Just recommending people to go see Us, man. That was a good movie. That's what I recently did.
When it comes out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, when it comes out. If you couldn't get to the screening, just go watch it when it actually comes out. But yeah, man, I'm ready. Let's bang this one out.
Man, C2E2 was a hell of a time. Hell of a time. I finally got to see Hickman. His ass was like comic book Jesus. Like,
bro, his tweets are hilarious. Like, I was wondering if he's actually funny in real life.
No, he's actually funny. He's that's funny. Like someone said like how bad. Okay, we'll get to that later. I don't want to spoil shit yet.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go ahead and get into flipping through the pages this week. First thing we got, Avi Arad expresses wish that Sam Raimi directs an animated Spider-Man film. How does it feel?
I mean, I haven't seen Sam Raimi do anything in a long time.
Does he still do?
I don't know. I don't know what he does, but I mean, I think that'd be cool because I would love to see like all the references he made to like his movies in it. But like, would it just be Peter? I feel like it'd have to be Peter.
It would. I think it would. Like,
but I mean, what is he like? What does he show in animated that he didn't show in his movie? So like, you know, like I guarantee the first movie he does, it'd be about Venom because he'd try to like redeem himself.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
I could definitely see
Carnage.
or Carnage. I could definitely see something like that happening, but I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know, but I don't know how much experience Sam Raimi has with animated stuff. It's a different animal directing.
It's a whole different medium.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure, why not? I don't know.
All right. Next thing, producer Peter Safran says that the Suicide Squad will not be a sequel, but it will be a full and total reboot. How you feel?
Yeah, I mean, we sort of knew coming in that this is a rebooted thing. Anything that was poorly received essentially has gotten rebooted already.
Yeah, like Incredible Hulk, like a whole bunch of shit, honestly.
Yeah, and like the DC movies in general, like I mean, BVS is essentially got rebooted in a way in terms of like things that happened in that aren't really around anymore, and this is just the next thing. And, you know, Gunn is going to have his own print, and he isn't going to want to let other stuff get in the way. But Suicide Squad largely wasn't impactful on the DCU as a whole in terms of, like, lore stuff.
It was like a side movie. It's kind of like, to compare, I guess,
yeah.
It'd be like Ant-Man to the Marvel Universe.
Yeah. It just, you know, it had cameos, but, like, it wasn't, you know, they'll find a way to somewhat tie it in. But as a whole, like, it was largely a side thing, so this isn't surprising. We kind of guessed this as soon as Gunn got announced.
Yeah. Next thing, a second My Hero Academia movie has been announced for winter. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I didn't see the first one, but I heard good things.
You haven't?
Nah. Bro, I don't really...
It's fire, dude. You should go see it.
I don't really, like, care about My Hero like that anymore. It's just, like, it's, you know, but people like it, and the animation is from what I've seen, is nice because, you know, it has a movie budget, so... There's gonna be more. There's gonna be a lot more My Hero movies. It's a very easy thing to make content for because it's pretty open. So, I mean, I'm happy for their fans of it to get it. Sure, I guess.
All right. Next thing we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is to begin production February 2021. Mind you, motherfuckers were in Atlanta last year when they got sent home. They were supposed to start last summer, but you know, James Gunn fucked up the bag. And then
we talked about how Marvel was like they fired Gunn and then they rehired him in like a quiet thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, they were probably doing rewrites the whole time. And so largely like it's still going as smooth as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's just Disney was weird for that. People were saying like it was a good PR move for them to do that. I'm like, I don't understand how firing someone then rehiring them when the outrage has died down is like smart at all. Like people aren't gonna forget.
It's not at all. Like people are still angry about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you just shouldn't have fired him to begin with. Like suspend him. I guess. Like that's, it's weird. It's like in sports, like in NBA, like someone makes a mistake and then you cut them and then you re-sign him like 5 months later.
It's like Kareem Hunt. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna fire him, just fire him. Just like don't let him come back.
Yeah, it basically was a Kareem Hunt situation because he got signed by a different studio, but then he got re-signed by. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. This whole situation is weird, and I don't like to think about it, but I feel like it's never gonna go away. I feel like once Guardians is done, maybe it'll go away.
I hope they all die. To be honest,
The only one I would like to keep around is like Rocket, I guess.
nah.
Yeah, but the whole cast was down with guns, so like I don't really want any of them around.
Punt all of them into the sun. Like, call Cody Parkey. Didn't they all just drift in space?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Might have to do that.
All right, man. Let's get into anime. Big thing got leaked this week. Dragon Ball Super is to be returning, or rumored to be returning, July 2019. Nairo Shintani is going to be the character designer who's responsible for the Broly movie. He's going to be ongoing for Super, and allegedly it's been in production since September. How do you feel?
All right, so I give DB stick just because it's fun to do, and I believe a lot of it. But at the end of the day, it's still Dragon Ball. Exactly. Like I'm still gonna be excited for it. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. It's the crack. It's the ape, the inner ape. Like it doesn't matter what they serve me. I'm eating it in some degree. So
man said it's the crack. Oh my god.
Like I know they're capable of putting out good stuff. So I just want them to like try to be more, I guess, like in vein of like Z and all that. Like give me some stories that are like impactful. Like the only one that I really felt like had an impact on me was like the Zamasu arc because it felt old school.
Yeah.
This was like an end of the world type of threat that like they had to actually take seriously. The Tournament of Power was the end of the universe threat, but it never felt like, I don't know, Goku, the way he acted was sort of like, he kind of took the joke out of it, or he made a joke out of it. So it didn't feel as serious to me as the Zamasu stuff. Because, Zamasu was literally, he was serious about it.
He was like, all you niggas dying. Everybody
all you dying.
is dying.
So that felt like a classic Z arc. But I hope to see some more stuff from, like, Hit and, just, like, the other Saiyans from the other universes. And, obviously, I want to see what Broly's up to. Because I like this angle that they've taken with him. Like, I like him not being, like, an enemy anymore.
Yeah.
But still sort of someone that they'll fight. I feel like they have a chance to make Broly as a character that actually gets some development and turns into something like a Vegeta Piccolo type situation. Maybe they'll stop calling on Frieza. Just go get Broly. Go get one of your people. For help. Go get one of your people. That you don't gotta call Gohan anymore. We don't have to stop getting teased with Gohan's potential. We got a whole new Saiyan that actually has power and is down for the cause. So just go get him. Ask him for help. And then I want them to bring Cell back. Those are my only wishes.
You can't bring Cell back, bro. You can't.
Please.
You can't. He's a walking cheat. Like, that sounds really weird talking about these characters, bro, but like he's literally a walking cheat code.
I want him.
Like,
if he comes back, he's getting a new form.
Bro, if he comes back, straight like this, bro. If Cell comes back, he gets one hole in his chest. He's all of a sudden Zeno level. Straight up like that. Like, that's how fast Cell progresses, bro. Like,
he gonna get like a beyond perfect Cell. That's the name of his form.
Nigga's gonna come out looking like Handsome Squidward, bro.
Bro, you can't tell me you don't miss him though.
No, I want him back, but I understand why they haven't brought him back. Like that's my thing. Like when they brought back Frieza, I was like, why didn't bring back Cell? Because everybody was wanting Cell. Then I realized, like, yo, they can keep Frieza on a chain. They can't keep Cell on a chain like that.
Then I'll settle for how about Janemba?
Ooh, that would be fire, but he's not canon.
I know, but neither was Gogeta, but now he is.
True.
I mean, I would pay to see. I mean, Janemba's a disgusting creature, but Super Janemba's raw.
Yeah.
So I would like to see. I would feel like they're gonna give it, because the thing I can say about Super is they did surprise us with new forms. I didn't expect to get that many.
Yeah.
They gave us a lot of new forms. So
Super is more Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion.
I mean, it's certainly more ridiculous. Z was very serious.
Yeah,
that's why I liked it.
There was like because they got to the point like everything was a world-ending threat, and Super was like, we don't need to do that anymore. Well, not often, because like even with the tournament of powers, like Jiren's not out to kill everybody. He just wants to win. You know, you could say he was the villain of the whole arc, but he really wasn't. He was just a nigga
Yeah,
who wanted to fight.
they might have blown their load on Z in terms of like creative end of the world threats
Yeah,
to
like
make things serious.
there's
You
only
know?
so many ways you can be like the world's ending and we got to kill this dude. Like there's only so many ways you can do that.
Yeah. So I'll temper my expectation with that, but I do want to see some characters that I grew up with be canon now, and I
Yeah,
think if they do that, I'll definitely like it more. That's what I'm
I'm.
hoping for, at
I
least.
kind of wonder what the next movie is gonna be like because if maybe they'll just like go with another route of like just making someone else canon, like redoing Janemba or something like
We're
that.
gonna get hit with Omega Shenron.
Bro,
That'd
I will.
completely floor me.
Oh my
That would
god.
catch me completely off guard. Or
Oh, the
Baby Vegeta. You never
baby.
know what they can pull out, to be honest.
Bro, honestly, I'm totally good on GT villains except Super
See, the
17.
thing is, everybody hates GT, but I actually like it. Maybe not for the story, but like the stuff in it.
It
Like,
has cool aspects. It just didn't
yeah,
come together well.
it didn't come together well, but I appreciate a lot for it. Like GT Goku is actually one of my favorite characterizations because I just like seeing him a kid again. Because he
Yeah,
basically is a kid. He's a big kid. So seeing him actually as a kid, like, made me appreciate him more. Because it would make so much more sense if Goku was actually just a kid this whole time.
speaking of GT Goku, did you see it? They added him to Fighters.
Yeah, that might bring me back. Not
Really?
gonna lie. That might. I mean, I never played fighters that much, but that's something that'd definitely bring me back.
I wonder, like, I wonder, like, if they put anything from GT, I think that they would have done Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or something like, or Gogeta for that point. But like, I don't know.
I'd be okay. All I hope for, because I know they don't get too wild with the transformations. Like, I just want him, if he does his super attack or whatever, that he just turns into four.
That would be fine.
Like kind of how Gohan goes Super Saiyan for his Super Kamehameha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just give me the visual. I understand it's kind of difficult to make a move set for a game like it's not like Budokai Tenkaichi where you can just give or Xenoverse where you can give a character like 4 transformations on 4 buttons.
Exactly.
So they got to try to crush it into one thing. So I understand, but I hope they give us like Dragon Fist and all that, and then
Dragon
I'll
Fist
definitely play it.
should be his ultimate, to be honest.
Yeah. So I'm excited for DB. I always have time for it. It meant so much to me as a kid. I can't deny it now. I have my criticisms with it, but it's largely not even aimed at most of the stuff. It's usually just Goku because he's the main character. So when Goku does something, it affects everything. You know what I mean? So I'm fine with it, man. I'm excited. I know you are.
Oh,
I missed the TL jumping because the TL jump we used to jump.
It's not the same,
stupid, bro.
Super Saturdays is a moment, dude.
When I got caught up, bro, I was like, "This is fun."
Like they was having fucking watch parties in other countries, dog. Like Super Saturdays is like a moment in time, and I miss it. It's been a year now. I miss it.
We're gonna get it back, man. I'm ready. So.
Need it. Wait, before we move on, were you the one who tweeted the Shazam has been the first great comic book movie of the year from the page?
Nope. I think it
wasn't me.
Jason, I think it was Jason.
It's probably
because
Jason.
I remember Darius said it, and then Jason agreed, and I'd agreed too. But I would have marked mine with S if I said it.
Yeah. All right. Next thing we got Transformers news. Bumblebee 2 would apparently be a buddy film featuring Bumblebee and Optimus. How do you feel, Church?
Oh, run that. Run that. It's never going to end. Ever. This series is never going anywhere. We're getting the Netflix series, which is going to be the war of Cybertron, which is my favorite arc in any Transformers story. And it's like
the best one.
They fix. It's funny, they won everybody back with Bumblebee. All it took was one movie to like, even though I like the other Transformers movies.
I hope
they won everybody back.
Comes out. I hope that shit never comes out.
Well, I want it as long as Bay isn't directing it. If somebody else does it, I'm like, okay, like, all right. But this is I wish they'd focus on other The thing is, like, Transformers has this thing with Bumblebee. It's almost like a Scorpion type situation with MK.
Yeah.
Where the weird thing is Bumblebee was never like the most important Transformer until like 2006 when the movie came out. Like he was
Or was
just
it
another
7?
soldier. He was pretty weak. Like it was
Matter of fact,
other people.
in the show, the more popular character was Hotshot.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Hotshot. He was the more important yellow car transformer. But
yeah,
um, ever since the first movie, Bumblebee's just been like front and center, and I'm cool with it. But at the same time, I'm like, there's some really cool Transformers that they need to like give some airtime, like Jazz and no, he's dead. Bring him back. Um, there's a lot like Red Alert. I mean, Ironhide got clapped, but you can bring him back.
Ironhide went out like a hoe, dog. I was hurt.
You hate to see it, man. Sentinel Prime's a sicko for that, but yeah. So
Fucking
I
Spock.
hope they just give more showcase on just like just more Autobots and Decepticons, because I feel like what the Bay movies did do well was like the chemistry between the robots, even though it was just voice acting.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite part was the cast. So just keep that going, and I feel like the audience has been won back with Bumblebee. So I feel like people are going to be more receptive to any idea now, as long as Bay isn't on it.
Yeah, like just keep him off. Like honestly, just keep him away from this. He's the biggest.
He's
problem.
busy with Dora.
Him and Mark Wahlberg. Please, Jesus, no more.
He's busy with Dora, man. Michael Bay ain't got time, man.
I can't believe he got away with that. I can't believe he got away with that.
I can believe it.
Oh my, Nick, cancel that movie. Cancel that movie. At least they got Danny Trejo though. They got Danny Trejo.
The funny thing is, I'm gonna laugh if it's actually good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
The Slandergini will ride regardless. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, like she's got a knife in the trailer. Like
Dora
not playing around. I think I've seen her with a knife. Yeah.
Nigga, do we got Dora Croft in this bitch?
Oh, that's clever. That might have to be the title, honey. That was good, man. Dora Croft. I'm here for that.
Let me write that down real quick.
Oh my
next thing we got Star Wars news. David, I don't know how to say his last name. I'm gonna say Benoit just because it's the closest thing I can think of. David Benoit and Dan Weiss, these are the Game of Thrones showrunners, their Star Wars trilogy that they were gifted with is apparently going to take place in the Old Republic era, and it's being described as Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings. How's everybody feel about it?
I mean, I'm not some Star Wars historian, so like, I don't know how great the Old Republic stuff is, unfortunately. But
I've never like read it, but like I've played through it. It sounds really cool. Like
it does.
Just imagine imagine you know how like in the prequel era there was a bunch of Jedi. Just imagine an army of Jedi and Sith just constantly fighting all the time.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to start. I think because I know everybody loves Old Republic stuff. So
yeah.
And whenever someone says something meets Lord of the Rings, it's usually a good thing. Usually.
Lord of the Rings is kind of not that.
I don't know why that's always the go-to though. I mean, nowadays I'd be like something meets Game of Thrones. Yeah, like I feel like that's a more modern example of. But I guess it comes off the tongue easy. People, it's a history thing, but I'm fine with. I just want good Star Wars content. I feel like we need a redemption arc for Star Wars. Like, make a couple good movies and do what fans want, and then you'll win them back, and then they'll be back forever. Because this Disney stuff, even though like I like TFA a lot, and like Last Jedi it's solid to me. It's not that breathtaking, man. I missed when Star Wars felt breathtaking to me, and it could have been just because I was younger, watching like the new trilogy, whatever, you know what I mean? Not really new, but like lore wise. But that stuff used to take my breath away, bro. Like, bring that back. I need that feeling back. So they've got plenty of stuff that they can tap into. Plenty of like not canon stuff. You just got to play around with it.
I mean, Star Wars is that weird thing. Like, I remember when Force Awakens dropped and people were calling it, Episode 4 Redux, Episode 4 remake. Mm-hmm. And then people are like, if Episode 7 is just like Episode Empire Strikes Back, then what's the point of all this? And then they did something completely different. It was like, well, we didn't want that. Like, or you gotta make up your fucking mind, man. Like, come on, you can't be too mad when they do something similar, then be also angry when they do something fucking different. Like, everyone's counting on Rey being a fucking Skywalker, and she wasn't, and niggas was mad. Like, dog, what?
Yeah.
Like, it's this weird thing. Like, I kind of like shout out to my homie Ben Quill. Everything is wrestling. Like even with it's like the WWE. People tell WWE to listen to their fans all the time, but most of the fans are fucking stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's
that's how
it's
I
a
feel.
balance. It's a
Yeah,
balancing
that's how
act.
I feel with like Star Wars too. Like we should do this and that and this and like some of the shit is cool. Don't get me wrong, but like the way y'all want to go about it is dumb. Like I was one of the few people who like enjoyed Last Jedi, so like maybe I'm a little biased, but I think what they're doing is fun right now. I understand though, because like shit like Solo doesn't really need to exist.
I
But you
did
also,
like that movie though.
I still haven't finished the whole thing. I like from what I saw. It
If
wasn't.
you think about it as if it's not made, like I don't know how to explain it. I appreciated it because it didn't have anything to do with what was going on right now.
That's how I feel about Rogue One too.
Yeah, yeah,
Rogue
yeah.
Rogue One's like a top 3 Star Wars movie to me.
I enjoy it a lot. It reminds me of Halo Reach. I think that's why I like it so much.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually a perfect comparison right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Star Wars is just. I'm really excited for what's coming. Cause like people were complaining that we were just getting Skywalker stuff, and now we're getting Old Republic stuff, and like people are probably gonna be upset about that. Like you gotta understand, Star Wars is like this crazy expansive franchise.
Yeah.
Like that's like getting Marvel rights and only making Spider-Man movies. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just get a trilogy of a Star Killer. By the third movie, make him the most broken character in the history of
Bro,
fiction. Bro, I love Star Killer so much because all the
everyone
games were
does.
just a power showcase.
It was just a flex on the highest level, and I fucked with it. And I need to go buy those games on PS4 so I can play them again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do when I get done with
Like
this.
he was so broken. He had everything. Let's get
Yeah.
that. I mean, you can scale him back a bit. I feel like you can get creative, man.
Man,
They can do it.
I knew Star Killer had the ambience when you got the black lightsaber crystal. Oh, that was it. That was it.
Man, yeah, them evil playthroughs was hitting.
All right, next thing we got more Star Wars news actually. Lucasfilm Games has been resurrected under Disney allegedly. How do you feel?
Well, I don't know how I feel. I mean, I mean, Star Wars games ain't been hitting really either lately. So
Yeah.
I just
We talked about that a couple weeks ago. EA got the rights and they haven't done a goddamn good thing with them.
yeah, so I don't really know what to think. I don't know, man. I don't really even know what games I'd want. It's kind of tough.
Honestly, I would totally settle for Force Unleashed remaster.
Or they just make a sequel.
Fuck it, do it. Why not? That'd
Yeah,
be
man.
dope. Or make a movie by like Grey Jedi or something like that, or a game by Grey Jedi.
Ray was supposed to be that, wasn't she?
Yeah, but she kind of still is. I mean, if you want to keep it a G.
I honestly like Ray. It's kind of, I mean,
I
it's not
do
off
too.
topic, but I like Ray a lot. I feel like she's got the right character. I feel like it's, I don't want to get on a tangent about where they're at, but like The Force Awakens had good characterizations of all the characters, and then they like went somewhere else, which happens when you have a completely different director.
Yeah,
Um,
which I think they should have kept JJ for the second one.
yeah,
but-
they should have just gave him the trilogy. Not saying, even though I know people don't like The Last Jedi, I like it, but not saying you have to have consistency because people are gonna. There's just gonna be small changes, and it can mess up everything, especially on that scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what's gonna happen in the future, man? Who knows, right?
I mean Disney.
Yeah.
Next thing we got, Deadly Class time. The Deadly Class season finale was this week. Church, my nigga, how'd you feel about it? How would you rate the episode, and how would you rate the season?
I give both a 9. The episode's a 9, and Deadly Class as a whole has been just a 9. And I think it I'll talk about the episode first. The episode was very fire, man. Like just pure action and hands. Like they got their best
From start to
choreography.
finish.
Yeah, they got all their choreography and stuff like out for this episode, and they was scrapping, man. Like it was comic accurate, and then some. Like every episode has been like the little bit. The
Marcus
beginning
had the nail bad dog.
Yeah.
Niggas was posted up with the guns. They hit in the refrigerator, bro. It was perfect.
Yeah, like the singing in the beginning, the talk show, like when Marcus was convincing him that, hey, you can come to the school, man, and like he was believing it.
Yeah.
And then Marcus, betrayed him. Like they added like stuff like that showmanship because they mentioned how, Fuckface was like he wanted to be on Donahue.
Yeah.
And they kind of did it in that vein, like the fame, the clout that he wanted.
Yeah.
They expanded on that, and then they did that while still keeping the comic accuracy, like Maria, finding out what Saya and Marcus did, and they
Bro,
were scrapping, and
bro, that moment, I thought it would be so hard to get that moment perfect, but they did it.
yeah, and I feel like this show does an even better job at like taking away the happiness that you feel, because like you see relationships and stuff like this with teenagers, and you're like, it'll last, there's going to be a happy ending, and then Deadly Class, the one show that reminds you, like, no, like
Nah,
this
bro.
stuff ends badly, and that's how it is. Like all the time they spend together always ends poorly,
Exactly.
and that's like basically encapsulated at the end with Lex when they Remender leaves the episode on a cliffhanger with Lex getting shot.
Yeah, and Maria and El Diablo finding Maria and Marcus with Chico's head.
Yeah, and that it just ends. It just ends, man. Just like that. And that's all people are left. Their final shot is that.
I think honestly the most fire part of the episode was the Maria Saya fight.
Definitely. There was a lot of animosity. But I feel like there was a lot of animosity, but they still care about each other. So it's like
they love each other. It's just like they just want the same thing.
Yeah, they want that same thing.
They want short.
They want their Arguello.
Bro,
that's what they said.
Marcus must have that thing on him.
He might. But as a whole, yeah, like this whole season's been just a ride that I've enjoyed. Not only just like watching, but like experiencing with my friends, rewatching it, like just seeing. That's why I'm so glad I caught up to the comic before I watched it.
Yeah, perfect. Honestly,
because it inspired me to read it, like it should for everybody, and just going on this journey, all of us being so excited for one thing, and just tweeting it, live tweeting it. I don't think like.
Speaking of which, shout out to you for live tweeting from the page this week. That was great. Nigga said Marcus was a simping. I was crying, bro.
And bro, I was getting attention from some of the cast. I was happy. It just felt like, when you tweet a live tweet a show that's like really, really popular, like Game of Thrones, it's not as, I mean, it's
lost in
intimate.
the vacuum.
Yeah, it get lost in the vacuum. But with Deadly Class, it felt like a local community type thing that everyone was getting into, and I'm just appreciative that we had something like this, and we got to tell Remender how much we loved it, and I'm just hoping that season 2 gets green lighted.
Me too.
And I think it will. He seems pretty confident that he's going to get this story told no matter what it costs. And the Russos are behind it, so they can't penny pinch, man.
Oh, yeah. They got the bag. They got
the bag. It's time to do something good for this world.
I wonder if on the Endgame Infinity War set, were they talking to Benedict Wong about this? Hey, yeah, we have this little project coming up. You want to do it? Sure, why not?
I'm sure they did. I mean, he's perfect for it.
Yeah.
He's very perfect for it. But yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm pleased. As from an adaptation, I don't know what people were complaining about critically. It seems like the more accurate something is to the source, the less critics like it.
Yeah,
which it's very strange. Like, I don't see how you can look at the season and give it what critics gave it, which wasn't a bad score necessarily.
What they give it?
I want to say like mid 70s. Hold on, let me check. Because on Looking Glass we do our Googles.
We should do like 85. This should be at least 85.
It got a 63%.
What? On Metacritic?
Yeah. On Rotten Tomatoes, on IMDb, it got an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, nah, man.
And on Metacritic, what did it get on Metacritic? It got a 58. But the user score was higher, as always.
Ah, of course.
I don't know how you look at this and think like it's this low. I don't understand stuff like this.
It's so weird. People want comedy accurate stuff, but at the same time they slander it. Like, I think one of the greatest comic book adaptations is Aquaman. Like Aquaman pulls shit like people like usually when you go to Hollywood or you go into TV production or whatever, you'd be like, all right, we can't do all of this. We have to do something different, right? James Wan was like, fuck that. We're doing all of it or nothing. And then Remender did something similar with this, and like people love it and they hate it. Like, it's supposed to be outlandish and crazy and shit like that because it's fucking comic book, dude.
Yeah, it's my same thing with like stuff like Alita and getting poor reviews, but even though it was literally told as it should be,
Yeah.
You know, and like if it's told as it should be, and you rate the comic, you should rate the movie, the film. I know it's not the same medium, but it should be rated the same. Like you can't give Deadly Classes low rating and then give like Riverdale like high
Fucking
80s.
exactly.
Like I don't get the scope. It always has to do with anything with hyper violence. Always gets rated low, and I
Yeah.
don't really
I don't know
understand.
I don't know what it is. But people just don't like. People have this affinity for slandering darker things now, and I think it's weird.
Yeah, and I mean Deadly Class is dark, but I feel like it's more real than anything.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
it's
like
not
it's not,
it's not oppressively edgy, and
yeah,
it's literally this is the environment that they're in. These are real emotions. If anything, it's more optimistic than it should be
yeah,
because these people's lives suck. Like they should be depressed, but
exactly.
they keep going. And I don't know, man. I just don't think I you know how we get on about criticism of film and TV. It
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense anymore, and it hasn't since
for a while.
2012
Why you
because
say
of a
that?
certain. Well, it's that's when the MCU started, doing the thing
Oh
with
yeah,
Avengers.
I feel you.
That hasn't been film criticism hasn't been the same since. So, in TV. So, it is what it is, though. We move on.
Yeah,
Deadly Class is gas. We're gonna support it. So who cares what critics say?
go buy it. Go
Go
read it.
buy it
It's on
whenever it comes out on
each of the
Blu-ray.
fucking volumes. There are 7 volumes right now. They're like $10 a piece. $10 to $15 a piece. That's not expensive at all, bro. Go buy that shit. Go support it. I want a second season of this.
Yeah,
All
need
right.
that.
Next thing we got some DC comic stuff. Church, what did you read this week, my nigga?
What did I read this week? I read Teen Titans. I
Fire.
read Batman, and
Fire.
I read Nightwing. I think that was
Okay,
my 3 books.
this is scary because we have the exact same book.
Hey, bro, you stay on that bat, fam. I know
Hey,
how
you know
you
me.
are.
Did I show you the I'll talk we'll talk about the alpha. But yeah, Nightwing is this weird book where like they're doing this really weird shit, but it works.
It works, even though he looks like a light-skinned man.
He looks like you.
Bro, every time, because I remember I told you guys this guy's a story. I was flipping through Nightwing, and it was a
So
panel
confused for
where
a
he looked
second.
super light skinned, and then the next panel was a really dark character, and I was like, okay, I'm not just tripping now. They actually just Nightwing's black now, but no, it was a completely different character. I guess they're just this artist who does really good art. I think they're kind of catering more to his like Romani
Yeah.
look, a little darker. But he definitely just looks like Drake. So I mean, but it's a weird storyline. But I haven't missed Dick Grayson in it. Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of rocking with
Rick.
this different, yeah, with Rick, with this
It
different,
sounds so weird to say, but like, bro, it's good.
yeah, this different look with Nightwing where he just sort of, it's almost like this is gonna throw you off, but it's almost like they're writing him like Jason, but like a nicer Jason. Jason's kind of like does his own thing, doesn't listen to Batman, doesn't listen to the rest of the group. Rick is doing that, but not by choice. He's just because he's got amnesia.
Yeah.
So him and Jason are kind of on a similar wavelength right now, and have similar haircuts, very similar characters. So it's interesting, but I am looking forward to that big thing where he pops out and he's like, "I remember." I feel bad for Babs, man, because imagine you,
bro, they were fucking when this happened.
Imagine a day before, Dick Grayson at the crib just beating it up, and the next day he like,
who are you?
You see him with a
buzz
with a
cut,
ting, bro. He with a black girl now. You see him at the market with a ting, and you're confused. Like, wait a minute. Like your whole life is essentially
this nigga said changed.
A ting. and Babs is just taking it on the chin. Like, man, this is terrible.
Babs is low key on some I'm gonna get my bitch back shit. Like,
I don't know how he comes back from this. And I feel like he could have gotten his head fixed by somebody else. Like
he definitely could have. He definitely could have.
Like call one of like Lilith or whatever. Somebody, a psychic to help him fix his head.
Yeah, but like, I think Bruce is on this like, if he doesn't want it, I'm not gonna force him to do it type shit. Bro, like Bruce, like what?
That's so weird because Bruce would totally force someone to get back right. Like,
No, not really. Because
you don't think he'd force him to get out? I don't know, man. Maybe
not.
not. Maybe not, Dick.
Remember the Snyder Capullo run of Batman?
Mm-hmm.
Bruce forgot after the
Yeah.
hey, what's good, Ash?
What's good, Ash?
Hi.
Hey, you actually made it this time. I'm so surprised.
I
We
made
Oonga
it last
Boongaing about
time. What are
Batman.
you talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about Batman right now.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, we Oonga
Wow.
Boongaing.
Yeah, but like remember in the Snyder Batman run,
Mm-hmm.
Bruce lost his memory after the Joker fight.
Yeah.
He died. So yeah, I mean straight up he died. The nigga
Yeah.
did. But in that machine, I think it's called the Forever Machine.
Mm-hmm.
So like kind of like his hard drive reboot, kind of. Okay, he forced himself to go through that, and he understands how painful that was to remember everything.
Yeah.
And maybe he doesn't want to give that burden back to his son. That's my thing.
Yeah, that could be it. But I'm like I said, I'm waiting for that. You know, when he's not light skinned anymore. When Dick Grayson's not light skinned anymore, and he just get back in his Nightwing stuff. He get his hair fixed. He got them placements that we see in the videos. You know them people just get nappy hair for
Bro,
to get the hot top face.
His ass gonna be on a fucking wave bottle, bro.
Yeah, man. I know he got the do rag, bro. I know he got it. I know he got it.
Ash,
Man.
what you read this week, man?
In DC, did you read
In
anything?
DC? I didn't read anything for DC. Y'all already talked about Marvel, didn't y'all?
No, we didn't.
We're on DC.
Okay.
We just talked about Deadly Class though, so you missed it.
Sorry.
And then what we had Teen Titans
And Batman.
Yeah, Teen Titans is wild. Roundhouse was turned into goop. He was on his Rita Farr. And Wally finding out about the prison. They really mixed Deathstroke up, but I feel like that was obviously what Deathstroke wanted, because Deathstroke could have killed every single one of those kids.
Yeah, he's playing them.
Like, if he could cut up a bunch of homeless people, he could definitely cut up these kids,
Bro,
man.
he made the asses salami, G. I was
wow.
Wow.
He said, I'm going to make you better, Damien. I have no idea what he's planning, but I'm scared.
This some sick shit. Like, this is Teen Titans Slade level sicko shit.
Like, he's in their backyard now. Like, they got Deathstroke's interest, which is the most dangerous thing in the world to have.
He's in their crib, posted up. You know the sicko mode is coming.
And he's probably going to try to tempt Wally
again
with some Tanya stuff. Like, he'll spin that web of lies, and Wally will let him free.
Yeah,
he's like, we shouldn't imprison all these people. This isn't what Batman would want. And then Deathstroke's gonna mix him, bro, and he's gonna be a casualty.
Exactly.
I'm scared, man. You don't imprison Deathstroke, bro. You gotta kill him.
Straight up.
You gotta kill him.
Straight like that. You gotta kill him.
There
is no due process. There is no rights. Fuck that nigga's rights. Kill him.
Yeah, like he's an expert at this, and I'm scared. And then with Batman, it was really just a combat issue. It was like an art book almost.
Yeah.
It was like 5 bubbles of dialogue.
Straight hands whole time.
And was this a Nightmare as well?
I think so. It was hands.
It was the Joker.
Yeah, it was
right?
hands and running. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of almost. It wasn't a filler issue, but it kind of was in that same
it was
vein.
pretty much
But it was pretty.
Issue.
It was pretty.
It was really nice. The art was nice.
Yeah, I liked having like a casual book to flip through. So
yeah, I was mad confused for the first 5 pages. Like, oh, we doing this the whole issue? Great.
Yeah, I'm like, did they forget the dialogue bubbles?
The whole time I was thinking like Darius would love this shit.
Nah, Darius probably tweaking, man. He's like, this is garbage.
Where is Darius?
He got family over.
He's in Cheeks right now.
That too.
That's gonna be me next weekend.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's so fun. You must be nice, have friends that visit you and whatnot.
Oh. What?
Oh.
It must be
Are
nice.
you feeling some type of way because I didn't go to C2E2?
I am. Yes, the fuck I am.
He needed help. He needed you to help him get his book signed.
I had to deal with you knew who all weekend.
I'm so sorry. But other than that, did you have fun?
I did have a good time. It was actually nice to talk to who. I'm not gonna say his name in the pod because we're not trying to be problematic. But it was nice to talk to him. I was so mad the whole time you weren't there. I'm supposed to be meeting Ash this weekend, bro. I was supposed to run up on you with the biggest hug ever, and your ass just wasn't there.
I'm sorry.
Fixing up them Humvees.
Bro,
she's a mechanic, She was on that
Hey,
thing.
Ash be painted, but she's trying to get her shit painted next week. But you don't want to talk about it.
Ah, there we
Oh,
go.
But yeah.
sinning. Interesting. Not on my comic podcast. This is PG-13.
Now we going straight rated R. All right, man.
Where are we at now?
DC TV news. We
Oh,
have some castings this week. Big castings. I don't know how to say this man's name. And I don't.
Chella?
There we go. All right, cool. Chella Man has been cast as Jericho. He's a deaf transgender actor. This is more of an example of Warner Bros. Commitment to diversity. And Chelsea Zhang has been cast as Rose Wilson, aka Ravager. My niggas, how do y'all feel about this?
It's cool, man. Especially the Jericho one. That's
Yeah,
a very, I mean, cause yeah, like that. That's so interesting. Cause Jericho, he can't talk, right? That's his thing.
yeah, he's mute.
So so I wonder It makes sense. Like it makes sense. So and then being transgender, that's really cool. That's
Yeah,
really cool, man. And you know, I'm just happy. I'm happy that they're willing to go that mile, try get some not unknowns, but lesser known actors and this stuff because this can really propel their career, and we just get to see new people. I like just seeing new people and
also,
stuff.
shout out to Anna Diop for the tweet she sent out about it. That was really
What did
cool.
she say?
She just really congratulated their like she said pretty much she's so proud to be part of a team that champions diversity and really includes people like that, and which is the really dope tweet. I fuck with Anna Diop.
Yeah, no peep
Or
from the people
never
that
mind, I'm
want
not gonna
that
say
type of
that.
stuff, though.
Fuck
You know
them
how it
niggas.
is.
Straight up, fuck them niggas. If you one of them niggas and you listen to us, stop listening to us. Straight up.
All right.
But we need their money, Henny.
Not really. We not that, bro.
They're 3 cents that you make off this pod. It's the peanuts. The Five Guys peanuts you make off of this podcast.
Oh my
Five
God.
Guys peanuts, nigga. I make fucking ice cream shavings off the
You make the napkin. Oh my god.
But
But yeah, this is dope, man.
Ash, what you think about it, man?
No, I thought it was cool. Like, I'm really here for this. I guess this trend of giving what is it? I don't want to say disabled, differently abled people opportunities in TV and film. Because what was that? That little girl that was in that movie, that little deaf girl with the aliens where you can't make a sound.
Yeah.
Oh
What
yeah,
was her name?
Quiet Place.
Yeah, her. Like,
Yeah, I don't remember
feel
her
like that
name,
really,
but
yeah, I really feel like that opened the door, I guess, a little bit and put, differently abled actors, like kind of in the spotlight. So I'm here for it. And plus, he's transgendered. Like, yes, I'm totally here for it. Let's do it.
All right. Next thing we got some DC film news. The Batman is to be set in the 1990s. It's going to feature the Penguin plus other villains we don't know yet, and the story will focus on Batman utilizing his detective skills to solve a mystery. My niggas, how do y'all feel about this?
Henny, how do you feel about it?
Right.
On that Oonga Boonga.
I mean,
He's got the cowl on, the underwear.
It's giving me year one vibes, and I fuck with it.
That's what I'm getting from it too. Honestly,
That's
what everyone's getting from it.
It's getting me year one, like kind of almost like Long Halloween vibes. Not quite, but it's getting there. Like I really like this. I really like where they're going with this. Shout out Matt Reeves.
Josh Gad is definitely Penguin. Like they tease it so much that I would be surprised if he's not at this point.
I don't even know who that is.
You
don't know who Josh Gad is? Yes, you do.
You do.
No,
He's a snowman from Frozen, right?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I've never like sat down and watched Frozen all the way through.
Bro, on Looking Glass we do our Googles. If you if you see a picture
If
of
you
him,
see him, you'll know who it is.
But he's definitely gonna be Penguin.
I'm surprised he wasn't Penguin sooner.
Oh, this nigga?
To be honest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know who he is. Never mind.
Yeah, well, he had a meeting with Warner Brothers. He was holding up comics and Penguin. Like, come on, bro. The jig is up, Matt. I see right through it. What other villains do you want to see? I want to see some like underutilized ones, like just in the background. What? I hate you, man.
I'd watch it.
I would watch the fuck out of that. That'd be funny as hell.
You tell me right now. Firefly and Man-Bat in there.
That'd be fire.
Ooh,
you telling me fucking Condiment King will walk up to this bitch, you not dying laughing? I will cry in the theater.
I would cry too. That's funny.
I'm trying to recreate Arkham Asylum with how they had the random villains at random points, like Firefly, and and
Just
Man Bat. Like, just slap him in there, man.
don't
In the
don't
background.
don't give me like Joker yet, because I know it's gonna come eventually. But like, don't give me Joker yet. Give me like Court of Owls. Give me like.
How would you feel if Matt didn't use Joker at all? How would you take that?
I'd be okay with it.
I
Honestly,
think I would be too. It'd be weird. It would
Mhm.
definitely be a little bit weird. But if he was only mentioned and he was never used, it'd be bold even. That's why I can see
yeah.
Matt doing it, because like he just did this one, then Court of Owls, and
It's like
then
it's like
I don't
doing
know.
it's like doing Spider-Man and keep using Green Goblin. Like there's other villains.
Yeah, I was about to say it'd be kind of refreshing not to see Joker.
Yeah,
I've been
like
Something.
missing those characters though, because I love them so much. Like when I don't see Green Goblin, I'd be shaking a little bit. I just like the chaos. It's just like with Joker too. They just provide a healthy amount of chaos
I
that
feel
is
you.
missing from other characters. But with Batman, I feel like he has enough villains that
Batman has the deepest rogues gallery in
yeah,
comics history. It's like you can
yeah,
pull so like you, bro. He has everyone from Joker, like to like I fucking said, Condiment King, dog. Like the nigga, you
Kite
can
Man.
kite man, bro. You can go so deep with this roster. Like you can use Race again. You can
Yeah.
use the Court of Owls. You could use if you really want to be go all chaos with it. You can use the Batman Who Laughs. Please don't. But still, like,
Oh man, that would be peak ambience, Henny.
bro, I'm telling you.
I don't even like that character, and I almost bought his Funko Pop at the because it was calling to me. It was
I thought
whispering
about
in
it.
my ear.
I literally had that bitch in my cart. And I stared at it like, no, I don't need this.
I don't need it. It's not good. He's cool looking, but it's not good.
You ain't
Exactly.
gonna go buy
Henny,
it when y'all get off the
do you
pod. It's
think
okay.
they're gonna when do you think they're
That
gonna
ain't
introduce
shit.
Selena?
In this trilogy, or if it's
Yeah,
gonna be a trilogy,
it's gonna be a trilogy. But when do you think they'll show her?
first movie.
You think so?
First, she's kind of an important part of his beginnings.
Yeah,
So I think first movie because like I think she was in Arkham Origins if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, she was. I think.
Yeah, she was in Arkham Origins. She's a very important tidbit. She's not super important to year one, but she's a very important tidbit to year one.
They
So
need to throw her in that classic costume. I think that'd be a really cool shout, like the purple one.
that
Ooh.
purple joint with the tail.
Yeah,
Oh God, cons would go crazy.
yeah. I'm
C2
saying it's
C2
really
would be
simple to
crazy.
make, and I feel like that'd be a nice. It would make you feel like it was in the past.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I feel
I
like
mean,
Matt gonna slap
they-
Batman in them dang trunks, bro. I'm already seeing it. I can see
Bro,
him doing it.
they're trying to like make this the most comic accurate Batman stuff. Like they want to do the white eyes,
The
bro.
white eyes. He's gonna be in them,
yeah,
in them
I
dang
wouldn't-
undies.
I would not be surprised if they put the classic suit on Selena. I think it'll be fire, to be honest.
I wonder if Gordon's gonna be in here.
Oh yeah, you know he is.
I don't know who I'd cast as Gordon.
There's so many like
Just rugged
shifty
white man.
Rugged white.
Like-
Yeah.
you can cast as him. It's not hard.
It's very interesting. I just like it's kind of like a blank slate that we can go wild with, in terms of we're not held back by anything anymore when it comes to this movie. He can just go wild. He can use anything and everything he wants. And I just can't wait till that first bit of casting news comes in, because that's when it'll feel like it's real,
Yeah.
Mm.
That
man.
when we get the announcement of that insert name here was cast as Batman, the timeline's gonna go crazy. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, we're gonna need an emergency pod, because that is
We're-
that's a culture shifting thing in terms of the DCU when that announcement drops. That's
And,
like the
like,
biggest
that's true.
casting possible at this time.
Like to think about it, like for how big Batman is. Like I feel like people don't give him enough credit sometimes for like him being the GOAT comic character. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying that to
I
slander.
mean, he's no Ant-Man, but
you right.
Uh,
But, and I'm not saying that's like slander Superman or Spider-Man no more, but like that's
you're
like
not wrong.
for like context, right? This weekend they did the Batman 80 panel. I got there
Mhm.
30 minutes early, and this bitch was already around the corner.
Henny's
I
about to
bet.
rip his shirt off. I
Bro.
need to be here.
I was throwing chairs, dog. But like last year for the Superman panel, the Action Comics 1,000, bro, there was like maybe a quarter of that in line, So like, this is just gonna be a.
Oh, we
it's
know,
gonna-
man. We
it's
know
gonna be great.
I know he's the GOAT. He's
If-
not my favorite, but I know
listen,
he's the
He's
GOAT.
the GOAT.
If this
yeah.
is even like Batman Begins level, I'm going crazy. Like,
Bro, listen, it's gonna be great. Matt's not gonna let you down. He's
It's
not
not me,
capable of it. It's a sure hit, just like we felt it with Aquaman and Shazam. Like, you know.
Has anyone seen Shazam? Speaking of, I'm sorry
Penny,
to
I did.
interrupt.
I
I
Was
did.
it
didn't.
good?
It was fire.
Nice. Okay.
It was
Everybody
really
loves
fire.
it.
You were gonna love it, Ash.
You don't
Like
even
you
have a
Okay.
were gonna enjoy
Darius
it.
like contrarian point at
Shout
on
out
it. That's how
Darius
you
because he
know it's
really is,
good.
man.
Darius let them Darius criticisms hurt, man. So when he let one of them fly, it's like, oh god. But
Here
he
we
don't even
go.
got nothing bad to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It has to. I think we were talking about this off pod. It's a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Really?
Yeah, even
Okay,
David
I'm gonna have to
Elric
check that
liked
out.
it, and if you know anything about David Elric,
He
he
hates
hates
everything.
everything.
Mm.
So might be the greatest movie of all time.
I've seen one
Big
person try to
bad.
slander, like one bad review, and it was by like a dude who's noted for MCU love. So
You'd think he'd
I saw
like
you
it,
tweet
then.
something about that, and you were right. Like they always.
like people thought
What
I
did
was
they?
wilding when I said it, bro. Like
No, because it's absolutely true. What did you say? It was like y'all
because
do this
because
for DC movies, but y'all don't do it for
because this
Marvel.
happened with Justice League. It happened with Aquaman. It happened with this one. Like they keep doing these whole big fucking campaigns
Mm-hmm.
surrounding what's the rating gonna be after years of slandering DC movies. But like Captain Marvel came out, you didn't do it for them. Fucking Ant-Man 2 came out, you didn't do it for them. Infinity War came out, you didn't
Whack,
do it for
man.
them. Like keep it a G. If you're gonna do it for one, do it for the other. If you're gonna do it for this comic book movie, do it for fucking Hellboy too. Like don't just do it for DC movie because it's kind of like you're trying to make a big spectacle out of shitty out of this movie or trying to shit on this movie. I don't fuck with that.
Well, yeah.
They are,
I mean,
man.
it's DC. That's what people do. They shit on it to be cool. So
And it's crazy because like the narrative's changing now. Because I saw niggas tweeting last night like, wow, last two Marvel movies been trash, but last two DC movies been fire. I'm like,
yeah.
we've been trying to tell you, my nigga. Like, and I'm not even trying to make it about like a battle with the stands because that shit is lame to me. But like, if you're gonna like the movie, just fucking like the movie. There's nothing to be ashamed about liking a DC movie. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed about liking a fucking Marvel movie. Like, just like enjoy the shit. That's my whole thing. Just enjoy the movies. That's all I want. And don't do drugs.
No, do
Wow.
drugs. Drugs are fun.
You just
Do
sniff
drugs,
paint,
kids.
Ash.
Huh?
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 Just
All
a
right, man.
paint sniffer, that's all.
Man, I be tripping off them paint fumes.
All
I'm
right.
not even gonna lie to you.
All right, let's move on to New Gods news. So apparently, the current draft of New Gods features a focus on Big Barda and Mr. Miracle escaping apocalypse. It's going to include subplots focused on other New Gods like Light Ray and Orion. It may also include the female Furies, and Darkseid might be appearing. How's everybody feeling about it?
Plug me in, man. Plug me in. I need this. I need this badly. I'm obviously not looking forward to the Thanos comparisons. But,
Oh God, I didn't even
Oh,
think about
Jesus
that.
Christ.
I always think about the
Oh
4D things
no.
here.
Fuck.
But yeah, like just just give me the Mr. Miracle book. Like
I mean,
Honestly,
yeah.
I think Ava tweeted out like a picture from one of them, and Mitch Giraz went crazy. Like, bro, I need that.
yeah, I just want to see pure grimy war craziness. Like I want to see like the most just acid trip level stuff ever, man. I feel like
It's gonna be
you can
good.
go real wild with this. This is the first like live action New God stuff. Ava's literally setting the standard, so she has to go wild with it.
Yeah.
Because this whatever this is will be what it is for a long time. Because the first impressions are everything. If she does good with New Gods, all of a sudden there's more of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like this is a big deal, and the thing she's picked to do, like focusing on these two characters, is what everybody wants. I just hope Orion's in it. I need that ape. Like he's just pure ignorance. I need that.
He really is.
Just a cameo. Just a cameo, man. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. I don't even want to get into who they could cast for these characters. I have no idea. So
How you feel, Ash?
That's gonna be fun. But yes, like this is a big bar to stand account. So
everyone should be
yeah.
that.
I mean, I love Big
So,
Barda
yeah,
because I love
like
Tall.
I read like a shit ton of Mr. Miracle books like over the summer because Ken recommended them and I read them and they were really fucking good. So yes, I'm ready. Let's do it. Like I'm excited to see like who they're gonna cast. Like
I
that's
want to
what
see
I'm
who
really
plays
waiting
Barda.
on.
I
Me
want Oscar
too.
Isaac as Scott. Be
That would be
honest.
perfect, bro. I've heard Oscar Isaac's name for Batman, and I don't know how I feel about.
He's too
mad
short. That's why he fits. That's why he fits the Mr. Miracle thing, because you can do this illusion that like Barda's like 6'10", like her actress. If you pick a really short male actor,
That's true.
That's
like you
facts.
can give
That's
off
true.
the illusion that you know, so it doesn't have to be wild. Like, but then again, I don't know many outside of like Elizabeth Debicki. I don't know any tall actresses because
I
she's
know
like
who.
6'3".
Ooh,
So
Damn.
shout out! I'm gonna start the campaign right now. Get Brit from our video game Shadow's Big Barda.
Brit.
Brit. You know, not at Ugly California. Shout out her though, but like at BB18180.
Yeah.
is she tall?
She's 6'3".
Holy
Nice.
Lord, that is
She's
crazy.
she's tall as me, G. And shout out her because she's super nice. Get her as
She
Big Barda.
is.
I can't even imagine being that tall.
Me
Like
neither.
Great.
the world
Great.
will open
Fuck
up.
off,
I
Henny.
might be rich.
It's
Well,
honestly it's the best worst thing ever because when I walk down the street, I gotta like duck for trees.
That's nice. Meanwhile, I need a chair for everything.
me
Damn,
too.
you need somebody to come
Well,
get
no, I
the
got
peaches on the
long
top
arms,
shelf.
man. I can reach everything.
You build like a orangutan? Are you trying to
Yes. Yes. Very much so. Who should voice Darkseid and be Darkseid?
Oh my
Ooh.
god, Buddy Ass who did Candyman.
I don't
What's
know.
his name?
I forgot
That
the
black
fucking-
dude?
Yeah,
That's real
what is his
specific.
name?
like
What is
he's
his name? I know exactly who you're talking about.
you can visualize his face right now. The nigga just looks evil.
He does.
Make
Tony-
Darkseid Jamaican. I want to hear Wagwan.
Oh my.
Me no like Superman.
The guy who voiced him in Injustice 2 was dope.
Tony Todd, that's his name. Tony Todd.
Mm.
I need him. Get that
I
nigga.
could-
Get the guy who voiced Kratos to do it.
Yo, that's
Oh,
that's a
that-
great idea.
Okay.
Wait, which one? Wait, the second one?
The one who was in the latest one. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
get him
that.
to do it.
That would be dope.
It
I would fear him if I heard his voice. So
I need somebody. I need him to call Mr. Miracle Boy just one
Boy,
time for the
yes.
one time.
that would totally happen too. I could see that. I need it. Please. Just you know what? Just hire us. We'll scrap this podcast. Get us in the casting room. We
Right? Let's do it.
out every time.
Christopher Judge, that's his name.
Christopher Judge. Okay. Yeah. Hey man.
That'd be fire.
Mhm.
It would be.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to Marvel Comics news. This is gonna be like kind of the C2E2 coverage section. So first thing we got, Jonathan Hickman and Marvel confirmed that Hickman's working on. He's going to do X-Men. He's going to do 2 X-Men books. The first one's going to be called House of X, and the other one's going to be called Powers of 10. How you guys feel about it? Have you guys seen the promo image, by the way?
I think
Yeah.
I could kind of skip past it, but
I'll drop it in the chat right now.
it was kind of like X-Men right now is very okay, which I feel like
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
accurate.
We needed somebody to like inject life into that side of the Marvel universe, and I mean,
Mhm.
is there anybody better? Like,
no,
like
no.
there's nobody better than this. So I mean, I'm excited for whatever, man. It's gonna be wild. I know. I'm not saying like he's Jeff Johns, but he's a name that kind of gets you up.
He's Jeff Johns level.
Yeah, like this is like Jeff Johns hopping on like Shazam or something, like just bringing life to somebody, some
Grant
era.
Morrison.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm super hyped. Do we know when it's coming out? Like,
Hold up. Give me one. July 2019. So
Okay.
3 months, 4 months.
Cool.
And then next thing we got is an event called Absolute Carnage. It will feature Carnage hunting down everyone who's ever worn a symbiote.
What?
that started in his one shot. I read it earlier. This couple months ago.
Yeah.
That whole thing. I'm so hyped. Like, it's just gonna be a highlight tape of
It's that
Amy.
ambience.
Probably, yeah.
Like, his introduction in that one shot was so terrifying, just on the TV screen. He was like, "I'm coming for every single one of you," and that's scary, man. This is scary to me. So I'm hyped. Do we know when this one is coming out?
I took a picture of the slate. Hold up. Shout out to Marvel for allowing phones in their panels because some
Who's
people
writing
don't.
it again?
Donnie Cates with
Oh my
art by
God, yeah.
Ryan Stegman.
Yeah.
It's coming out August 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Few
This
months.
is gonna be
Okay.
And then one last thing from the Marvel Next Big Thing panel. They were doing a Q&A, and then fucking Akira CB Cebulski put on the screen this big ass question mark for December 2019. He didn't tell us what's going to be about, but there's another big event / book coming out December 2019. What do you guys think is going to be?
Mm.
He says it's going to be something about all the connective tissue between the books so far, which is like it's like super vague. So like I don't know what, because like it's Marvel, a lot of shit usually connects.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Beats me.
Beats me. What
But
do you?
yeah, I don't. Probably some fucking Avengers thing. I don't know.
Oh God.
Like you know how it is. Avengers is about everything. So probably
Yeah.
some big ass Avengers event.
All right.
Whatever.
I don't care about them that much.
Wow.
I mean, I'm kind of burnt out on Avengers. So
That's exactly why I don't. I'm not Avengers
It's
not
kind
my
of
pull
similar to
list.
Justice League. Like I don't want to
I
like those big team books. I don't really care for right now.
I dropped Justice League and I felt like I got out of an abusive relationship.
Yes, should have dropped a long time ago.
Shout out Scott Steiner because like he's one of my favorite writers ever because of Batman run. But like I felt like I got out of an abusive relationship, bro. I felt like she was beating my ass like every week. I just didn't deserve this anymore.
Oh my god, bro.
Like straight up.
I feel it, man. I feel it.
All right, let's move on. What'd you guys read this week in comics from Marvel?
I think I just read one book. What was it? Was it Spider-Man? Did that come out this week?
Which Spider-Man?
I was
Because
about to say quite a few came out.
there's two of them.
Oh, it was Miles Morales. That was the one I read. Yeah. That came out this week,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yep.
That was good.
Yeah, it was a really good issue.
It was.
That little
Phoenix,
little
man.
page in the
That
middle.
zip pack.
That what?
Miles got the sauce.
Man. He's
Oh
always
yeah.
But yeah, it's just good to see Miles just have downtime. Obviously, he had to go with Spider-Man like twice, but
Yeah.
it's a good book so far.
Indeed.
Yeah, I like it. Did you read that too, Ash?
I did. That old white dude was tripping. I was like, you need to chill out, bro.
What's happening?
Bro, what's wrong with you?
What's so bad?
Always
What's
trying to keep
happening?
it naked now.
He said, "You're not a Navy SEAL. What are you doing?"
He was like, why did you become an educator if you don't like kids? And nigga was like, man, fuck them kids. I was like, bro.
I just want to get him out of here.
Jesus.
Church, I'm surprised you didn't read Venom this week.
Oh, I did.
I read it.
I did.
You did?
I forgot
Oh.
that came out.
Dope. Let's talk about
I have my comics in like a stack that I need to put up, so they're kind of like connected from week to week until I put it up. So,
it. Bro, I know I'm tweaking because I didn't even bring my pull home this week, dog. I just left it at school, straight up.
but yeah, Venom was. It's just every book is amazing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the symbiote was it's like he dipped.
He said, deuces, I'm out. I was
He
like,
turned into a man. He's like, I'm out of here.
yeah.
Let's
You
all
don't-
do better.
You don't want me no more.
He was gone. I was like, what the fuck?
What kind of bitch nigga shit is this? Like, shout out to him for going to get his kid though. Like,
Well, yeah.
impressing his pops. Like, if you show up again, we will slaughter you, nigga.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like so much drama.
Right?
So much drama, man.
Like, imagine this, bro. Like, this book started off with like God shit, and we're now at family drama.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Donnie's wild. Like, I'm still shocked that the maker's in here.
Yeah,
Like, that's not a character you bring around lightly. He's always on some wild stuff. So,
the Maker's just peak ambience, to be honest.
and like I've said, very necessary thing to have. So, this book
Of
is
course.
great. I miss every week it's not here. So
I feel like Venom, like no disrespect to Immortal Hulk, but I feel like Venom should be getting the same praise Immortal Hulk is.
is it not?
No,
No.
Really?
no.
Hmm.
Like they talk about even at the fucking panel, bro. They were talking about Immortal Hulk like it's the best thing out right now.
I
Which
think
is
maybe it's because Hulk hasn't had a good book in a while.
true. But
Venom's kind of consistent. I mean,
I feel
but
like Venom should. I feel like Venom should be getting more praise, and it's not. It kind of angers me a little bit.
well,
I don't
let's
know
do
why.
it.
Let's talk about it. Like Venom is.
Tweet it from the podcast page.
I'm
Read
about,
this book.
I'm about to tweet out a wild hot take.
It's better
What
than
are you gonna
Watchmen.
say?
Y'all can peep it in a minute.
He's gonna go too far, like he always does.
Man, let me go see.
He's gonna be like, wow.
The new rule is if you mean that shit, tweet it. I just tweeted it out from the page.
Henny's gonna be like, while Venom is no Nick Spencer's Ant-Man, it is one of the best comics of all time.
Venom, the best Marvel book out right now.
That's not the hottest take in the world.
Niggas are gonna be mad. Let me go retweet it. So I
I'll
can
retweet
piss people off.
I'm gonna retweet it because of chaos.
Oh, Ken about to pull up on me.
Probably.
You see that?
I mean, yeah. You know what? I'm with this agenda.
Did you see the video Nick tweeted out about Ken, bro?
Yeah, I did. You want to? Yeah, I mean, this is the hottest take you've had. It's pretty cool.
It's a lukewarm take.
What are the best Marvel books right now?
In my opinion, Amazing Spider-Man, Mortal Hulk, Venom, and I think I've heard Guardians of the Galaxy is really good. I haven't read it, so I can't really speak to it.
Is that the one Ant-Man's on?
No.
Okay, then it's not. So,
but
out
yeah,
of those four, Venom is clear to me.
Yeah, Venom's the best one to me. Then again,
It was better than Watchmen, man.
Oh,
remember?
Ooh,
remember they were pushing that agenda that Venom's better than Watchmen.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. But yeah, Venom's a fire book. Venom's probably the best book out right now. Like straight up. Like I will hold up. Some DC books are fire right now. Shout out to Doomsday Clock. It comes out once every 4 months. But hey, at least we.
Every time it does, it breaks the TL.
Every time. It's Jeff Johns is the god, bro.
He's a god, man. I'm telling you, he's a god.
Yeah, but like Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was also fire this week. Had a cool moment. And Candy X-Men was decent. I'm really thinking about dropping this book again because it's not
taking a while to do that.
It's not bad. It's just not great. Like it should be better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Taylor should be writing this book. I'm gonna keep pushing that agenda. But
you just want Tom Taylor to write every book.
No, he's fire. He is fire.
I know he is.
All right, next thing we got some MCU film news. First thing, Taskmaster is rumored to be the main villain of Black Widow. How do you guys feel about it?
My hand is shaking again. Just because I was talking about this with somebody else. I was like, we're going to have to watch Taskmaster get destroyed by Black Widow in probably a terrible fit. Like, I don't think he's going to look good at all. Imagine you watching in the theater, watching Black Widow do that scissor leg lock thing and beating Taskmaster.
She's about to be okay with that? She's about to white woman her way to victory. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
Of course she is.
And I'm also upset because Taskmaster is one of the villains I wanted in Scott's third movie. Because they've had tussles before, and I don't know about you, but even if I was an Ant-Man fan, I would rather Ant-Man beat Taskmaster than Black Widow.
Yeah, that'd be funnier, to be honest.
So I hope y'all are happy. Whoever championed this movie, because this is your fault. I don't want to see Taskmaster get done like this.
Nobody does.
It's probably gonna be his one and only appearance.
Keep it a G. I don't want this movie anymore.
I never wanted it.
I never wanted it either. I'm just like, they announced this.
I thought it would be cool to do like 2 years ago, but they missed their window.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, when they announced this, I'm just like, this does not sound appealing to me. I'm sorry. Too little, too late.
Yeah, we've had movies, comic and non-comic, that have done similar stuff to what Black Widow can do. Like we've had
Atomic
Blonde, like
Wonder Woman.
We've had even in the MCU. There's better female characters out, like the Dora Milaje. You know,
Straight up, talk
like,
about it.
I've already seen combat at its peak, and so we're gonna have to like downgrade to watch Black Widow in like a do just stuff. I don't know, man. It's no disrespect to her. It's just I don't know. I
No, fucking full disrespect. Fuck MCU.
I can't see her knocking down Taskmaster. I would see her knocking down like Shield agents betraying.
Yeah.
They've already done that.
She not even the most fire female combatant in the MCU. She's like 2 or maybe 3.
Proxima, you know?
Man, fuck that. I will put May from Agents of Shield above Black Widow. I'm not kidding.
Oh, bro, the best female fighter in the MCU is a Wasp.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Try to debate me. Debate
Church
me right
is so
now.
consistent, bro.
I want you to
He's
debate
so
me.
consistent.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, I'm afraid to. I'm not.
She can fight like Black Widow, plus she can shrink, and she got blasters. Look, man.
She got that thing on her.
Oh my god. What? I'm going to oppress everyone until they like get into this religion. I'm already succeeding. I've already, the Ant-Man being in Thanos' butt, bro. That's only the beginning of the
someone actually asked Paul Rudd about that.
Really?
Yes.
No. What'd he say?
I haven't had a chance to watch the video yet, but it's fucking hilarious.
Like, it's already begun. So if you're denying it now, you're denying the future and progress. So I'm sorry. I don't want this. I don't want her or Black Widow taking down Taskmaster, bro. He's too raw to be done like that.
That's true.
Yeah. Too bad. I have a feeling he's gonna be killed off because it's a past movie, so he's probably gonna die.
Oh, it is in the past, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow.
Man, he's gonna look like a science class display skeleton.
He gonna look like a CW costume, bro.
Bro, I know. Ooh, I'm scared.
He's gonna look like one of the hoodie niggas from Smallville.
I'm scared. It's an easy costume to do too, especially for them.
Exactly.
It is.
So that's what makes me scared. Just CGI the skull if you got to. I know he'd be talking in it. I don't know how it's possible, but
oh fuck.
Mask or mouth be moving. I'm like, how you doing that?
I sent my hot take to Ken. He about to run up on me.
Oh my god. But yeah, all right, man. All right, man. Oh god. Not like this.
All right, next thing we got Avenger Endgame's final runtime is said to be finalized at 3 hours and 2 minutes. How's everybody feel about it?
Why is that pertinent information?
Bro, people are like, it's not long enough, bro. I gotta pee. I don't want to be anywhere watching any movie for 3 hours.
Listen, I'll do it. I watch wrestling for 3 hours every week. I'll do it, but I don't want to. I'll do it though. Yeah, whatever it takes.
Bro, oh my god, I'm gonna have to pee like twice. I'm gonna miss stuff.
Bro, that's why you gotta go right before you get in the movie.
I do, and then stuff happens. Like, well, gotta go. So
you gotta get that small drink, bro.
People are like, man, I need it to be 5 hours. I don't care if it's 6 hours.
For
I'm like, what are you talking about, man?
Listen, you try to spend a whole work day at the movies. Like, I'm not trying to do that, okay? Like, no, all right. Y'all tripping.
If it was 5 hours, I just had to catch it on Blu-ray, man. Sorry.
On God,
I'm not gonna 2 parts because that's just too long.
Imagine the director's cut for this joint.
That's crazy.
Man, it better hit. That's all I'm gonna say. You got me in there for the length of a basketball game. It better hit. And the halftime show. Like it better hit, man. It has to.
What if Endgame is mid? Like it's probably not.
Is that the expectation?
No.
Enjoyable mid?
People are lauding this as going to be probably the greatest comic book movie ever. Like people lauded Infinity War, and
well, that's
and people keep saying stuff like, "I'm ready to put this above Dark Knight." I'm like, you are wilding. Infinity War is not even better than the first.
there's certain things they'd have to check off for me even to consider it the GOAT. And it's not things that are even reasonable. So
It's like Ant-Man washing everybody.
yeah, like he kills Thanos, and then he leaves the entire cast in the quantum realm, and then he just leaves the universe solo. Those are the
There
only
you go.
things you'd have to check off for me to even consider it. And even then, it might not be enough.
Damn. Okay.
This nigga is.
This is not going to be the best comic movie ever.
I mean, it's
If
not
it's
even out
good,
yet.
it's a disappointment. It needs to be great.
Is that the expectation?
What?
For me?
For it to be great.
For me, no.
It's 3 hours. Infinity War, I gave it a pass because it was almost like the first part of a two-parter.
It was exactly that, but yeah.
Yeah, so this, if it's not great, it's blood on the Russo's hands.
I'm gonna laugh because you really just sat through a 3-hour long mid-ass movie.
Yeah, just for Drax to come back at the end, like, haha, we're back.
Ash, how'd you feel about Infinity War?
How did I feel about it? It was all right. Like, I wasn't like, oh my god, this is
Don't watch
the greatest thing ever. I'm not gonna watch it again.
If you watch it again, you will probably hate it. Maybe not hate it.
I'm not gonna watch it again.
Think it's good at all.
I've been
But it was
feeling
cool.
MCU rewatch, but I don't want to do all the movies.
I'm not doing an
you will
MCU
lose your
rewatch.
mind.
I'm sorry.
You'll be like Shinji in Neon Genesis after you watch an MCU rewatch. You won't want to smile with anyone ever again.
None of them have that
Well,
replay
happy-
value to me, so I'm not gonna watch
There's only
them
a
again.
couple ones. Like
Not
I
even
can
Winter Soldier?
rewatch
No.
Civil War.
Really?
The
Yeah.
Cat movies I can rewatch.
I couldn't do
Man,
that.
obviously.
I could rewatch. I could probably watch Winter Soldier and Civil War. And fucking First Avenger is one of the most boring fucking movies I have
I
ever
could
seen.
rewatch Black Panther pretty easily.
That's easy rewatch.
Until you get to like the third act, it's pretty great. So it's like an easy thing to rewatch for me.
I mean, I'll watch them if they
age,
come
so.
on TV, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit down and watch.
I haven't seen Infinity War on my TV one time.
Well, except for that, that's not on
What's
TV.
the holdup?
But yeah,
I don't. It usually takes like a year for the movies to come out on, like a year and a half actually for them to come out on like HBO.
Is that right?
Yeah, it takes like 2 years for them to get like the cable.
Yeah.
Like they literally just start showing Avengers regularly on like USA Network.
But I'm Kenny, we talked about like this before, but like how you see this movie like structured, and
Yeah.
I still cannot figure out how you make this how this ends in a way that satisfies a lot of people.
Well, straight off rip, somebody gotta die.
Yeah, because like this is a villain. What, they take 10 years? No, not 10. I'm sorry.
10.
10? Okay.
10?
Wait,
Well,
20
Avengers came out in 2012, right?
7 years. Yeah, it's been 7 years.
So
Okay.
you might as well just say
So
10.
Yeah.
how do you make a movie that satisfies and gives justice to a villain that we waited this long for? Like the way he dies, I feel like I'm going to be disappointed anyways.
How I feel about it is a lot of things build up so much hype, and it's damn near impossible to meet said hype.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of just got to go with a way that just feels fulfilling, and like it has to be fulfilling. It can't be empty. He can't go out like no hope. Like he can't go out like Ultron.
Yeah.
He can't go out like straight up. He can't go out like Ultron. Ultron went out like a bitch.
And the thing is, Ultron is the furthest thing from that.
Hey, Ultron had these niggas
That's a
twerking
bad boy.
for
Like,
4
Yeah.
decades. For 4 decades, and they said, bro, he was diet fucking mechanical Loki. Like what the fuck?
and I still don't know really what they're going to the quantum realm for.
Me neither. For time travel, I guess, but like, you don't
Are
need to go to the quantum realm for that.
Yeah, but it's like time and space are like irrelevant there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can. There's been no indication that time travel is even possible in the universe outside of the stone. So
Right.
Tony's got to figure some shit out. Allegedly.
And so they do that, and then
I love that like Tony's an all around Jesus too, but genius.
I feel like what's gonna happen is the Avengers are gonna pull up on Thanos one more time and then lose, and then that's when they're gonna go back.
From the leaks I
Probably.
saw that Thanos is gonna pull up on them. They're gonna flee, They're gonna fight him again and
Yeah.
lose.
So like I was kind of saying, almost.
Yeah, and then like the last time they fight, they're gonna be like, all right, we either killing this nigga or we just dying straight up.
Yeah. So are they're gonna go back in time, prevent him from getting all the stones, and then just fight a naked Thanos, basically,
Pretty
and
much.
then win?
I guess so. I guess. Like, I don't know for sure, but like that's what it sounds like to me. Like they get all the stones, like stop him from getting all the stones, pretty much, and kill him in advance.
Any disappointment I feel, I'm not even blaming them. It's kind of what happens when you make a character this powerful. You gotta have some dumb way to beat him. That's gonna feel a little shallow.
They made like put it like this. They made Captain Marvel super busted for no reason.
I mean,
so
yeah.
for and to offset that, to make it still feel like a credible threat, you have to make Thanos ridiculously busted for this to feel like a threat.
Yeah, I didn't even feel like he was trying in Infinity War, so he's gonna.
That's allegedly that's why he took his armor off. He felt like he didn't have to like put his full effort in, which is wild because he still had to like try super hard to kill these niggas.
He just wanted to be comfortable, man. He wanted to get in the tank top.
He was hot.
Let the bald head shine.
It's big nigga season. It was hot.
Yeah, it really was. They're really gonna pull up on this farmer. He's gonna be like, "Why y'all here, man? I already won. Your friends are dead. What do you want? Everything is balanced." And then you're gonna see Ant-Man. Ant-Man gonna get in that butt. That's how the movie ends.
Oh my goodness! What if that was just a movie, just 3 hours of Ant-Man?
I would be the only human that likes it. That is, but which is fine, cosmically, because I'm the only one that matters.
What if Ant-Man get in his butt and Thanos just clinch his muscles and kill him?
Ew!
It's a good death is a strong reward. Shout out to Feora.
Please no.
Oh my god!
Still don't know why they killed Wasp.
Oh, bro. We moving on. Speaking of bigger things, it finally finished. It finally completed. Disney-Fox merger has completed. Disney is officially rocks on. How do you guys feel about this? Because there's some interesting tidbits. First thing, they're only keeping Ryan Reynolds from Fox. Like that's literally it. Just Deadpool's coming over. That's literally it. So Fantastic Four, of course, we already knew was going to get started from scratch. But X-Men is apparently also going to be getting started from scratch.
Good.
So how do y'all feel this feel? What do y'all think this means?
Okay, so wait. Is it Ryan Reynolds in like the cast of Deadpool that's saying?
It literally said just Ryan Reynolds.
Because if they recast Domino, blood is on Disney's hands. It's on it. So I'm kind of scared about that. I mean, I'm scared about everything. I mean, let me say that. I'm actually terrified, but I would be even more scared if that was the case because I don't want to lose any of the Deadpool cast, I think. I mean, like Cable stuff, that's weird. That's a weird situation to be in. The whole Josh Brolin, Thanos, Cable.
Oh shit. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I don't know. You already made the joke.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Deadpool's like, all right, Thanos. So we've entered some dangerous water here.
I wonder how they're gonna do that.
I don't know. They're gonna feed us really weird.
Keep it in a G. I don't want another Deadpool movie. Like I'm good.
We're gonna. Hey, you can't. The future's now, old man. You're getting another one. You can't stop what's coming. You can't.
Accept it.
This merger. Remember when we laughed at it?
No.
I laughed at it. I was like, yeah, there's no way this happens. And I was like, ooh, whoops. Yikes. Sorry.
Shout out to all the people who answered our little question on Looking last week about what they're looking for most now that the Fox and Disney merger is complete. It was a resounding Ant-Man and Fantastic Four. I mean, Ant-Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men.
Oh, I like how you slipped that in there. The manipulation is already here. I can't believe it.
And Doom, of course, everyone loves Doom. But like, shout out to the people who said antitrust laws. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I can't wait till Disney owns my toothpaste.
Right?
You know it's coming.
Like, they own everything. This is, like, really dangerous stuff. You know, nobody really cares because they get to see their characters interact with each other in average movies. That's cool, I guess.
Black Panther and Storm.
Who cares about Monopoly?
Black couples.
Oh my god.
Shout out
on you, Ash.
Shout Shout out to Ash because I called her a carefully curated coon this week.
CCC
Black
hours.
love.
I said you don't want to see black love fucking prosper.
I said mega.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
And he was like, I'm gonna report you,
Ash
bro. I was
wants
like,
a
please
T'Challa with
no.
a Carol. That's what she wants. That's the future Ash wants. She wants
I want
Ash-
what?
Spider-Man and Captain Marvel to be
Ash
together.
wants to be Carol's sidekick.
That
She wants to be
squirrel.
Martha so bad.
Ew, don't do
That
that.
squirrel.
That's Squirrel. But
Ew.
yeah, man. Like, how y'all feel about this? What do you think is gonna mean for the future of the MCU? Like,
A lot of. I mean, okay, look. Taking all the corporation stuff because we know how bad that is. I have no idea, Henny, because like we were talking about it off the pod or during. I don't know. I was saying how like how do you integrate characters who are big names into a universe like this? Like, you just mean to tell me that Wolverine hasn't been active this whole time?
Right.
You know, like, how do you justify that? Because superheroes are normalized in the MCU for the most part. Like, you're going to tell me you're going to have all these powered individuals
oh my god.
Yeah.
just pop into the universe and it's going to go smoothly. I feel like here's what's going to happen. The first X-Men or mutant-related movie is going to be in the past because they're going to try to feed us some
Please no, not again.
predetermined.
Please no, not again.
I mean, how else are they gonna do it though?
they're
They're
gonna
just have to fucking do it present day, like straight up.
they're gonna
No.
attempt to show us that these characters have been in the universe the whole
First,
time.
yeah.
They've just been hiding.
Hey,
And then-
y'all should check the chat.
Why?
Just do it.
Okay. You've taken the wind out of my sails. I hope it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Oh my, yep, it was worth it. Make that the thumbnail. Let's get suspended. Let's go. Yep.
For those of y'all who don't know, I just put a picture of Ant-Man and Thanos' cavity running just straight up.
No. Do you see the first reply underneath it?
Yep.
No.
It's like, you know,
I'm crying.
it's just it feels so nice speaking things into existence, man. Here's Henny, Ash, if there's even a joke or reference in the film about anything near this, like, Scott, why don't you just go inside of his body and expand? I am going to lose it in the theater. I am going to absolutely.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, but back to
yeah. Like I was saying, the first movie's absolutely going to be in the past, and it's going to end with a post-credit scene with like Nick Fury or something. Like, are there more of you?
Like, it can't.
I've seen it.
I can't do another Woody sidekick Nick Fury, dude. I can't do it. I can't. And I don't think the answer to this is like doing another First Class trilogy.
You know, there's no other way to do it. I don't know how you introduce any of these characters without somebody knowing. Like we talked about, you could use Scarlet Witch to be like, oh, there's more of me. All of a sudden, she just comes out of the blue like, hey, guys, I know Ant-Man just destroyed, Thanos in a weird way, but I meant to tell you that there's mutants just like me who could have helped us this whole time. But
this whole time.
But Wanda's powers, she's not a mutant in the.
I know, but she's the only link we actually have. Canonically, comic-wise,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Henny, Ash, I don't know. I don't know what they can do. Maybe they can use an X-Men villain, and that can start it.
Like, they're gonna have to like just be like, yeah, these niggas are just like they. I think they're honestly just gonna do like there's like a kind of population boom type storyline. Be like, oh, all these people are popping up with new powers. How did this happen? Et cetera, et cetera. And like you'll get some characters who might get like a prequel, like Wolverine, who cause he's 200 years old. But like most of these niggas are gonna be present day, straight up.
And like you can use the angle that Shield covered up any mutant activity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They kind of did with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
That's the only other way to do it. But I feel like the best thing for them to do is introduce mutants like gradually, like Wolverine, get some of the big guys out of the way who were hidden, and then
Yeah.
have more lesser known new, like they're new to the universe.
Please just don't give us the original five. Like, please don't just give us the first five X-Men because they're boring as fuck.
Oh, are you ready for this AVX? That's what the nerds on the TL want.
If we get AVX in
I'm
less than
boycotting.
10 years after they
I
come
don't
out,
want it
I'm
at
going to
all.
be very upset.
I don't want it at all. Period. Like, it's not a good idea.
At all.
But they would do it.
Like, it'll be like Civil War all over again.
Except way worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Like, don't get me wrong, AVX is cool from like a fighting standpoint, but like, dog, when you think about it, the Avengers, who didn't even fucking issue a statement when Genosha got wiped off the fucking map, just gonna pull up like, yeah, we're taking over this operation. Nigga, what? Like, they came in like your white supervisor at work.
Yeah, I don't really care for a lot of mutants like that. I really just like Domino, but and Laura, but like, you know, I don't know how they're gonna do it. But I just want you to know, it's gonna be pure nonsense that we're just gonna have to accept. Because it's a hard thing to do. It's not even like blaming them. They're gonna have to do something that it's gonna be weird.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other way to get it. But you're gonna have your Wolverine, bro. Just hope they cast somebody you like and not Michael B. Jordan.
I would say we should name the episode that if we already hadn't.
But
Michael B. Jordan for Wolverine. We already did that shit though.
Yeah, I know.
Nah,
But you know, it's gonna happen.
probably.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna get Tyrese's Wolverine.
Oh
Bro.
my god.
Tito Cuz when he shoots his claws out.
Listen, I'd stop watching movies forever.
Oh yeah, the boycott is coming.
Ejecto
I'm gonna get the signs. Check this.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
How y'all feel about the Fantastic Four being integrated?
that makes sense. Because you can make
That's a lot easier to do.
That can just happen at any time. It doesn't have to be something that was already established. That can just happen. You know, or it could have already happened. And Iron Man's like, you know, I got a friend who stretches. Oh my god, I can actually hear Robert.
Hear him, saying it. You know, I got a friend.
He's like a rubber glove. He just, you know, he's got all these jokes. And I'm like, oh my god, all right, just show it, man. So yeah, I think that even might be the first thing that they go with. Fantastic Four. That's something I can definitely see them eager to show off, and I'm with it. So
yeah. So yeah, that's all we got for this week. The future in the MCU is bright, but yet terrifying at the same time. And Disney is now,
even, you know.
What did you say?
I said it's almost purple. The future of Disney. You know.
Go church. Go. Just log off.
This is X. This is X, aka Henny at BlackX392. Y'all know the tag. Yourselves to your bitches. I am so fucking done with church.
Come on, man.
God.
I'm so sick of this nigga. Y'all
I got a
no
thumbnail
idea.
y'all can use. It's not.
Please,
don't
God,
worry.
no.
It has nothing to do with purple.
Please, God, no. Bro, Ash, go. Just go.
Yeah, since you're the co-host and all.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, well, this is Ash the Stampede. What episode is this?
33.
It's 33.
33.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to episode 33. Or, well, it's over. But
Goodbye to episode 33.
we appreciate you listening. I don't know. Go stick y'all thumb in Thanos' butt.
What?
Huh?
There you go. What? Y'all
It's
don't think Thanos
occupied.
likes thumbs in his butt?
All right, man. This
Like, honest question.
this-
You don't think he's into butt stuff?
I don't think he's into any stuff. It's just ambience.
I think he just
I think
likes Death's cheeks, but besides that, nothing else.
I think he's into butt stuff.
They should totally introduce death in
He's
Endgame,
into
by the
fisting.
way. All right.
All right, man. All right.
This is Church for God on Twitter. Pushing agendas about Ant-Man being the best Avenger. If you're interested in joining Church's church, DM me because I'll put you on the right path to insect, overlord stuff. Thank you.
Okay,
All right, man.
are you done?
All right, man. We're
Hello, go
Alright.
watch Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah,
Yes,
Deadly Class.
please.
Deadly Class.
If
Yeah,
y'all like animation and stuff, it's like Black Mirror, but like animated and like 10 times better. Go watch it, please. It's so good. I wouldn't steer y'all wrong. Go watch it. Okay, I'm done.
all right, man. Please follow us, Looking Glass Net. I'm so tired of church too. Y'all have no idea.
Check the chat when you're done, because I put something else in there.
Oh God! Check out Church's Pod at From Deep Pod. Follow Ash's Pod. They're coming out next month at Evie_gang. Subscribe to the Barbershops Patreon. $5 give you access to exclusive content like Nearly Cancer Entourage. Rate the Barbershop and Looking Glass feed 5 stars and leave a comment. If you leave a comment, we'll shout you out. I'm not about to check right now because I just don't feel like being disappointed.
You loser.
Fuck you. All right.
Damn.
That's all we got this week. Episode 33. Dora Croft is the name of the episode. We out.
Dora Croft. What?
Dora
See,
Croft.
see,
Because
you
there was
missed
a
it.
knife in a trailer that Dora had.
I saw it.
And
Oh my
so
God.
Penny said Dora Croft because why is she killing? Who's she killing with that?
We out.